We're here at the New Jersey Sharing Network 5K. 35 years this organization has been around making a difference, giving the gift, providing the gift of life. Speaking of the gift of life, we're here with Gina Westhoven, a heart transplant recipient. And the name of your team today in the 5K?
It's Heart to Heart Worldwide.
When did you know that you had an issue with your heart?
I caught a cold out of nowhere and it just kind of didn't go away, and then it progressed into a really bad 7 to 8 months before I was finally diagnosed with congestive heart failure. I was really on the verge of death. I was like weeks away from dying. So it was a long road.
How many years?
4.
4 years. And describe, I hate using the term quality of your life, but describe your life.
Before transplant and before getting sick, I would travel all the time. I was career EMT,
You're an EMT?
Yes. So I went from being, saving lives every day to now needing help and having my life completely pulled from under me. Sometimes I couldn't walk, I couldn't breathe, I was tired, short of breath, I was swollen. It was very painful. It was, more bad days than good until we got it under control.
Did you know about the Sharing Network back then?
No.
Did not. So how did the New Jersey Sharing Network come into your life?
So ironically, when you come home from the hospital, they give you all of this stuff, like all your medications in a bag, and they gave me a little notebook and a gift card for Starbucks, and then one of my friends is a biology teacher, and he teaches, and he's on those Zoom calls where they have transplants, so they do kidney and heart, and Dr. Margarita Camacho is my transplant surgeon.
She's amazing.
I adore that woman. I call her Magic Fingers.
Dr. Camacho, check her out. She's extraordinary.
And so she was my surgeon, and he was going to be on her Zoom for his students, and he was like, I need to get you on with Margarita Camacho, Dr. Margarita Camacho, because these are my students, you're one of my best friends, you have to be on the Zoom, you're 3 months post-transplant, you have to. And somehow we finagled it, and I was on the Zoom, and that's when the Sharing Network really pulled into my life. I was like, I want to do more of this.
When you say do more of it, volunteer, make a difference, what?
Volunteer, teach, educate, make a difference. I was given such a gift that I just feel like it's my duty now to pay it forward because I want to, not because I have to. I just want to do this. I feel like my donor deserves that.
The donor family,
It's tough.
Can you talk about it?
Can.
Try.
I don't know who they are, where they are. There's not enough, there will never be enough words or humility or gratefulness or humbleness to ever say how genuinely thankful I am. You can't put it into words. You can't put it into a letter. You can't even describe it. I couldn't hug them tight enough if I could. You know what I mean? I just never, ever can thank them enough for giving me the gift of life from their family member.
But you tried. You tried to connect with them, right?
Yeah.
What do you think you'd say?
I think I would just hug them.
Yeah.
I don't think they're words. I think it's just emotions.
What would you want to say to people watching right now about, there are 4,000, I say this so many times, but sometimes people may lose track of, or not lose track, not appreciate what 4,000 people waiting in New Jersey means. Obviously, hundreds of thousands across the nation. What would you want to say to people who are like, what's the difference if I sign up? What's the difference if I go on the website, or my driver's license, check off, yes? What's the difference? What's the difference?
You just never know if you might need one. If it was you, would you want someone to, help you? And what if it was your family member in need too?
Yeah.
I know if it was my friends or family, I'd want to give, and I'd want their lives to be saved. So just put yourself in the recipient's end of it. How would you feel if you were waiting?
Last question, what does it mean to be here at the 5K for you today?
It means a lot. I just love being here. This is my second 5K, but my first team And it's just, you're around so many people that are like you, been through what you've been through, can relate. And then you meet families, you meet new people, you meet new friends, and you meet people that you can kind of relate with certain things that you go through, because not everybody can understand, but they can understand. They can be empathizing, but they can't understand. So it's nice because I honor my donor everywhere I go, and this is just another way to do it.
Thank you, Gina.
Oh, thank you.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation. Funding has been provided by the Russell Berry Foundation, New Jersey Sharing Network, Investors Bank, Rowan University, Atlantic Health System, Johnson & Johnson, the Fidelco Group, New Brunswick Development Corporation, and by Summit Health. Promotional support provided by AM 970 The Answer and by New Jersey Monthly.
Hi, I'm Abby. You might see me as an ordinary person, but I've been living with a brain injury since 2018. Opportunity Project gave me hope, and I've gained confidence through job skill training and helping my family. Despite my challenges with memory, I see a possibility to keep improving.
If you have a brain injury, you don't have to face your road to recovery alone. Learn more about Opportunity Project and its partnership with Children's Specialized Hospital.